Welcome to Real Talk with Austin Jordan. Real Talk is a short video segment series aimed at discussing global issues with college students. In this edition of Real Talk, we'll be discussing the world's most successful health effort. First off, do you know what the world's most successful health effort is? Nope, sorry, it's not the Red Cross, nor is it the relief efforts in Haiti or Japan. Still don't know? Well, let me tell you, it is actually the Global Fund. The Global Fund is an initiative created to combat three devastating diseases worldwide: malaria, HIV/AIDS, and tuberculosis. Since its creation in 2002, the Global Fund facilitates finances and resources to impoverished countries worldwide. Since its creation in 2002, the Global Fund has been very instrumental in funding research and providing aid and relief to impoverished nations across the globe. Unfortunately, economic uncertainty and political struggle have forced the Global Fund to cancel any new grants. Aid will continue with existing grants, but it is important to note that the Global Fund is at a major crossroads. The existing executive director was forced to resign due to political struggle, and the need for consistent funding remains the most pressing issue for the Global Fund today. The U.S. has promised the Global Fund $4 billion between 2009 and 2012. As of today, only $2.1 billion have been paid. Now I know with the economic climate and the political turmoil revolving around the globe today, additional giving is a very, very unpopular topic and a very touchy topic for many Americans. It is absolutely imperative that we urge our legislators to continue funding the Global Fund. Recent studies show that scientists are astonishingly close to eradicating AIDS from the planet, and a halt in funding right now would be proved to be very, very detrimental to that progress. As the leaders and innovators of our generation, we have an obligation to urge our legislation to continue to fund the Global Fund. I mean, think about it. We have the opportunity to do something extremely epic, something that's monumental, something that is historical. We have the opportunity to eradicate AIDS in our lifetime. I think it's worth us as young college students to get involved, become aware, research the Global Fund, find out the progress that's being made. But let me explain why the Global Fund is so very important. In 10 brief years since its creation in 2002, the Global Fund has distributed $22 billion in grants to fund research and provide aid and relief for impoverished nations. 230 million people have been treated for malaria. 7.7 million people have been treated for tuberculosis, and 3.3 million people have been treated for AIDS. Over 1 million bed nets that have been treated for insecticides to prevent malaria have been distributed. 1 million pregnant women have received HIV treatment, which prevents the disease from transmitting to their unborn children. This is all thanks to the Global Fund and a collective global health effort. We need to be aware of this progress, and we need to get involved. Many prominent celebrities and entertainers have been involved with the Global Fund in an attempt to make this a pressing global issue. Bill Gates himself, perhaps one of the Global Fund's most ardent supporters, has recently said in a letter that there's been much progress made by the Global Fund, but he highlighted the word progress, stressing that this was only the beginning. Gates urged legislations of countries around the world to unite in an effort to eradicate AIDS and combat these devastating diseases worldwide. He commented that in our generation alone, we've seen poverty decrease worldwide from 40% of the previous generation down to 15%. It's amazing to think what we as a global community can do if we all bond and pool our resources together versus combating each other over natural resources. The progress being made is a direct result of better food and medical attention. Now, the next part is a little unsettling for me. I was doing some research and I came across the number. Do you know what the price is for one person to receive AIDS treatment for 1 year? Just 1 year. Through the Global Fund? I didn't either. $300. Now consider this figure. $300. What does $300 in a year mean to you? For someone like me, that can be 2 sneaker purchases. You know, pair of retros come out here, pair of retros come out there. Boom, that's $300. Now over there in an impoverished nation, for someone that with AIDS that needs that AIDS treatment, that $300 equates to life. And that really hit me. As an American, I'm so blessed. I'm so fortunate to live in this society with all our conveniences. But honestly, I was oblivious. Before I did some research on the Gold Fund, I was oblivious. How can I enjoy a lifestyle where $300 can equate to something I wear on my feet as a fashion statement, when over there in another country, that $300 could save someone else's life? Now, I understand that this is recession, times are hard, but I feel that we have an obligation as a global community to help each other out. So if we're this close to eradicating AIDS, I think I can go without a couple sneakers. I think you can go without a couple luxury items that we take for granted. Now, we might not have millions of dollars to spend out of our own pockets, but we can encourage our government and in turn maybe influence other governments to continue to contribute to the global fund so we can wipe out AIDS once and for all.